Just imagine that you're a noob in Dragon Adventure, so you click that join button and you want to get better, but you just don't know how. Today I'm here to teach you every good and bad points about the maps and which ones you want to use and which ones you don't want to use. So make sure you watch this whole video to learn about that. So if you want to go to worlds, you click on the menu and go to worlds, of course, just to get teleported to the teleporter, and then you can see every world. So we did grasslands yesterday and it has only 1 star. Today we will be doing jungle with 3 stars. Is it truly better or is it worse? Let's find out. And once you are joined, this is the first thing that you see, just a new world basically. And this red circle is new. This means this is a PvP free zone, because if I walk to the teleporter, and I cannot see the jungle right now because we're in it right now, but as you guys can see, the PvP, if you join it, is like on. So that means this is a PvP world, which means you can PvP each other in this world. So if you are low level, I recommend to you guys to join my Discord, and right here I've got some VIP servers for like other games and as well for Dragon Adventure. So if you want to do the jungle, I really recommend to join my Discord server, so you can like play in a private server so you don't get killed all the time. As well, we have a lot of giveaways here as well. So yeah, make sure you join the server. So if you just go from the teleporter and you just follow the path, what you will encounter is a fishing zone. So just keep following the path and just don't stop. And as you guys can see right here, there is a fishing spot. So that's what we will be beginning with. So if you go to inventory down here and you click it and you click on tools, you can see you have a fishing rod. And if you equip the fishing rod, you can fish here for fish, of course, and for basic resources. And I'll get that after we're done with fishing. So what you want to do, if it says real fish or if you see bubbles, you just want to click and just keep it in the green area. So let's get another fish, hopefully this time, not leaves. As you guys see, you just saw the bubbles, and I think we actually got a fish this time. So we're just gonna keep clicking to keep it in the green area, and as you guys can see, you got a blue fish. But speaking of blue fish, we can talk about the items that you can get right here in the jungle right now. So the food that you can get, of course, are the apples. You can get the meat, you can get golden apples, you can get melon, and you can get peaches here. And as well, so just the blue fish and the other fish right here. Not the Greenland grassland fish, but the jungle fish, I think it's called. I'm not entirely sure, so that's the food that you can get. As for the healing, you can get every 3 of the healing crystals, so that stays the same as in the grassland. So for the resources that you can get, it's wood, leaves, bone, coal, stone, and of course you can get petals, and you can get magical crystals. So that's for the resources in this world. And let's go to the potions. So for the potions that you can get in this world, you can get the species potion Daxine, which changes your dragon species to Daxine, which also change how the dragon looks. As well, you can get a legend preset. I don't have one to show right now, but it looks like this one basically, and this one. It looks it basically has this design but with different colors. As well, of course, you can get the jungle egg, and that's exactly where I want to start. I want to show you guys how to get the jungle egg, of course, because eggs are the most important part of the game basically. So let's start with the jungle egg. So what you want to look for is the spots with the mobs right here and with the bushes. We will get to that in a minute, but for now I'll just show you how to get the egg first. So you want to just keep looking for that. Oh, and we just found an egg. It's right there. It's really easy to spot, by the way. It's literally a brown nest. Everything is green. So in order to collect the egg, you just press E on it. And as you guys can see, we have an extra jungle egg. One more for the win. Why not? But now we're here, I can tell you about what you can get from these bushes. So if you just press E on them really easily, just spam E or something, you will get all sorts of stuff. Like just the basic resources basically. And revive crystals and apple seeds, whatever. Just a lot of basic stuff, and it's definitely worth it to just go around for like 10 minutes every day and just collect some apples and seeds or whatever. It's really worth it. And from the darker bushes, these are jungle bushes, you can get like the other stuff like melons. So if you want melons, I would recommend going to these ones, because you just get like more stuff from them. Because these are just the standard bushes that you have with grasslands as well. So just make sure you just keep collecting them. So those are the bushes. As well, if you go to bushes or crystal spots, and I will explain the crystal spots after this. If you go to these spots, you also have mobs. And if you just kill them, you can get bones and you can get meat to sell later on in the lobby. So just get some, and you know, you can just get some free stuff. As well, wandering souls, by the way. I forgot to say that. You can get wandering souls as well, but those are completely unnecessary unless you just sell them for coins. But just keep on killing these if you want to farm. But if you farm, I recommend using the grassland because they are giving them the same XP. So what you want to do to gain like basic resources from like food to revive crystals, you can just claim these bushes, as you guys can see at the bottom right of my screen. You guys can see that I'm getting some watermelons, some apples, and that's just the basic loot that you can get right here. If you want watermelons, you do have to collect these ones, the darker ones, because those are the jungle bushes, and these are just the normal grasslands one. So these ones give more, and these ones are just the basic ones. So make sure you always collect these first, and these can come later. So just keep on collecting these. So there are 3 basic mobs in the jungle. You have the hippo, which has 1000 health. You get 50 XP from killing them, and it does 30 damage. Then you have the black panther, I don't know. It has 400 health. It gives you 50 XP and it does 30 damage to your dragons. As well, you have the gazelle, which has 750 health, and it does you get 50 XP from it, and it does 30 damage. So those are the 3 basic mobs, but those are not the only mobs that are here. So as well, there are these boss raids basically. They look like this, and you basically can't miss them. So if you just go here, this is a PvP free zone, so people should not be able to kill you in here. If they kill you in here, they're probably a hacker, and you can report them. But if you kill these, you can get some better resources, some quicker. So if I just flamethrow him with the mother dragon and just wait for about 5 seconds, and we can go and claim our guests, which spawn on the ground always from these mobs. If the animation stops, so there's one big present which gives you a potion 9 out of 10 times. So we got a college of potions, and we can just collect the rest for some basic items like just seeds and just name it, foods and just resources, which you can use on your base, of course, or to feed your dragons. But that's not the only one. So as you guys can see, this is the first boss spawn. As well, there's another one. So sometimes these switch up, but there is a toxic boss as well for if you're doing the toxic wasteland quest. It's really easy to do right now because it's really easy to find. But what you can do is just land here, and as you guys can see, there is another boss. So we can just flamethrow this one, and we normally get when you're doing the toxic quest, you can just, you know, fight these, and from the big one you get like concentrated poison, and from the smaller ones you always get like toxic waste. So make sure you do that if you are doing the toxic quest for the toxic wasteland, of course. So once you waited for about 3 hours to join the lobby, you can go to the menu, and if you want to go to the menu, just drag your mouse to the right and just click shop after, just so you can go to the shop. And you can just sell your items here, for if you were wondering how. So with food, you can just click the item, and if you have like a lot of them, you can just insert the amount that you want to buy or sell for. But I'm gonna sell right now, so I'm gonna sell these. With the resources, it's basically the same. Just select the item that you want to sell. Just, let's say I want to sell bones, and I want to sell 25, not 254, 25, and I can just buy them or I can sell them. So I'm gonna sell them in this case. Same with the healing, same with the eggs, and same with the tools. But I don't think you can sell eggs actually. That's a bit of a problem. But still, that's basically how you do it. And the tools is just, I don't know if you can sell them actually. No, you cannot sell them. You can only buy them. As well, for the special potions, you cannot sell these as well, but you still can buy them. So yeah, that's basically selling items and buying items. Real quick explained. But that's not the only reason why we're in the lobby right now. If you go to inventory and you go to eggs and you can equip your jungle eggs, if it loads, you can equip it and you can put it in the incubator. And I will show you in a minute what dragons you can get basically. But for now, we have to wait 2 minutes because that's the timer on the jungle egg. So as you guys can see, the egg just is ready to be claimed. So we're just gonna click the egg. And we have a little animation where we get a baby. And this one actually suits the grassland because it's green. So let's see what we got. We got a palace, and that's one of the 2 dragons, which we will be talking about right now. So the first dragon that you can get in the jungle is the palace, of course, which we just got, by the way. It's a tier 3 dragon. So the stats are, it has 5 defense, which is okay. It has 150 attack, and it has 5000 health. So that's pretty decent, and as well this is the walking speed. And it has a 2-hour cooldown, breeding cooldown, so if you want to breed them, you gotta wait 2 hours before it can breed again. So make sure if you breed them, you are completely fine with it, because it takes 2 hours to breed. And the second dragon that we can get in the jungle is the Daxin, or aka the Drake actually. The stats of the Daxin is you have 20 defense, it has 250 damage and 3500 health. And as well, it has a 45 minutes breeding cooldown. It's a really good dragon because it recently got the jump update, which is really nice. And I would recommend keeping one of these around forever in inventory because these are really handy. But anyways, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye everyone.